Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Grandpa Casey. Today I have a quick review of a solar-powered security camera. With security becoming so imperative in your household, the folks at Sovmiku, I may be pronouncing that correctly, sent this over for review. So let's go into it. I'll get into the product and give you its details. So let's get to it. So it comes with everything you need complete by Sovmiku. I think may not be pronouncing that correct. Obviously, you have your waterproof camera, color, has an in place here for to hook up your power, your SD card, and has a remote app. We'll give you setting it up in a second. Your mount is here and your speaker is here. Obviously, it's waterproof. Your mount will go here. And it comes with a solar panel so that you don't have to worry about ever running out of power. And as long as you have sun, you're good. You have an extra long cord so you can put the solar panel wherever you happen to need it. Now the beauty of this unit, of course, not only is it color and is it wireless, but it comes with 2 years of cloud storage. And that's great because you can put an SD card in here which can as a backup. But you know, one of the biggest things is it has 3 megapixels. That's shooting 3 megapixels gives you 4 times the resolution. You can really get to see what's really going on in the yard. So let me hook this up. And let's try it. Hey, I've connected the unit, and for temporary, I mounted it onto a board where the solar panel is connected to the light. Now, the reason I've done this is because, for one, it's for demonstration purposes, so you can see what I'm up to, right? But most importantly, the reason is that I have to find the best place for this. So I'm going to attempt to mount this in different places and find out where the best place for it to be mounted. But for this intents and purposes, you can see what is going on here. As you can see, you have a mount with a solar panel. You have the camera, which has a QR code. And on the bottom, I hope you can see that, is where everything connects. Now, in here you have your SD card and you have a reset button or turn on button, whichever you want to be able to use that. Now, for the purposes right now, I'm outside, actually in my garage, where the solar panel can charge. And if you can see, there's a light on the actual unit indicating that it's working. Now, for all intents and purposes, I just want you to see that right here on the bottom, okay, is a pull-out plug that you can put your SD card in, right? You can put your SD card right here, and has a USB-C connector, which you can either use the solar panel or hook it up directly to a power supply if you're using it indoors. Now, for weatherproofing, what they've done is they have a plug here. You can see the plug as I'm closing it. But another plug, so if you're outside, you'll open the second plug in and plug in a USB-C cable from your solar panel or your power. And that'll provide you with your power, but keep out the water for the storm conditions. I'll just show you right now. You'll have to give it a little good shove in there because it's a nice tight seal. And that gives us our unit. As you can see, it comes with a very nice long cable. So if the way you're putting the camera does not match up with, where a good solar connection is, you can mount the camera here and have a nice long cable to put the solar panel in where you need to go. Right now, again, I'm having it in the garage. Now, when I got the unit, it came 75% charged, so that's okay. Now, to connect to the unit, it's very simple. In your manual, there's a very simple page here, the QR code. You're going to connect to the QR code. and download the app and just simply follow the directions. Once you've done that, you're going to select which options you want. Now, let's see if I can get this to do what I want it to do. There we go. I'm going to connect to the app so you can see it. And it's called Vitra Home. And you'll be able to see it here on the app. You'll be able to see the picture. And how you set up how you can set it up. One is you can have it record, okay? And there's a free version where it'll record onto your SD card. Another one is a paid version where it can be monitored. Now, it comes with everything you're going to need to make this work. And we'll get into more decisions about this when I go inside so you can understand. Hey, I have to say I'm sorry right now. After that video, I had two cameras running, and mostly when I saw in the image it was two cameras, so I was talking into the camera, but apparently the other camera was focusing first. Sorry about that. Anyway, going on. Let's go on to some of the features. You can be using this outside. It's waterproof, it's weatherproof. It can be used for solar powered, or you can directly hook it up to a power source. It can be used in the house as a webcam, or any other way with a little bit of finagling. The other thing is, okay, it does have built-in two-way audio. So if you will be looking out there and you're checking on your kids and you want to talk to them, or you have somebody coming up to the house and you want to ask them what they're doing there, or talk to them, you can do that. Now, another thing is, once you've downloaded the app, and the app is downloaded and installation is pretty simple. Basically, what you're going to do is, once you've got your camera all basically set up, there's a little start button on the bottom of the camera. When you pull that little panel off, you press it, the camera will begin to beep and talk, and you follow the setup, and you download the app into your phone, set it up, and it takes you maybe all of 4 minutes to set it up. It comes with a 5200 milliamp battery built in there, so that's going to last you a while. I mean, so once it charges up in the sun, it's going to run all night. And it should be enough power that even if you have a weak day, like a cloudy day, it's going to keep going. It has 2 years of free cloud service, that's what they say. Now, another nice thing about this is the setting of the app up, whether you're using an Apple phone or an Android phone, is very simple. Basically, they have a QR code in your instruction manual, very accurate, very easy to use. Follow the instructions. You have a QR code, downloads the app into your phone. You just follow the setup process. There's a little button on the bottom of the camera which turns it on. Once it's turned on, you follow the instructions, set it up to your Wi-Fi, and connect it. Boom, 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 it's done. Very simple, very easy to use. Even an 8-year-old could do it. Now, if you happen to be using the Apple app, Apple phone, and you have an Apple phone, you can look at the image that's coming out of the camera on your Apple phone, which is pretty cool. I didn't see that ability to do that on my regular Android phone, but hey, it's one of the features they can do. Now, the only negative thing I have to say about this camera is that it does not work with like Google or Alexa or things like that. So if you wanted to hook it up to your Alexa app or Google app, it does not connect with that at this time. Maybe in future revisions of the software. The other thing also about this company, this is a security company, and they have multiple cameras which you can get to. So anyway, I'm going to leave you the link in the description where you can find this camera and other cameras by this company. So let me know how you like this camera. If you bought it, put it in the comments. If you're looking at buying one, let me know what you think. And anyway, this is your Grandpa KC out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll be back with more reviews, more product reviews in the future.